NFL fans, welcome back to another episode of the J All Day Sports Show. Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl 59. I'm giving you 5 keys to the game that will help the Philadelphia Eagles be Super Bowl 59 champions. Let's get into it. Philadelphia Eagles fans, and pretty much everyone in the United States that doesn't live in Kansas City, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because the Philadelphia Eagles have to do these 5 things if they want to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 59. The first thing they have to do is get at least 2 turnovers. The Philadelphia Eagles in their 3 playoff wins have 2 or more turnovers in every single game. 4 last week, 2 against the Rams, and then 4 again versus the Green Bay Packers. Plus 10 in the turnover ratio. That's how you win playoff football games, not turning the ball over and forcing turnovers on your opponent. The Philadelphia Eagles have been excellent at punching the ball out. Actually, in that Commanders game, they probably could have had like 6 turnovers. There was 2 interceptions that were very close that they just missed. But in order to beat Patrick Mahomes, guys, they have to win the turnover battle. 2 or more turnovers, the Philadelphia Eagles will get the W. All right, Bird Gang. Number 2 on my list is getting Saquon Barkley at least 20 carries. In the playoffs, they're 2-0 when he gets over 20 carries. In the regular season, they were 8-2 when Saquon had over 20 carries. But listen, the only 2 losses they had was that last-minute fluke loss against Atlanta where Saquon dropped the ball. They very easily could and should have won that game. And the last time they got Saquon over 20 carries and they lost was that Washington game where Jalen Hurts got hurt and he didn't play the second, third, and fourth quarter, right? So they're anomalies, right? So pretty much the Eagles were blowing their brakes off before Jalen got hurt in that late season Washington loss. So really, the Eagles should have been 10-0 when Saquon Barkley gets over 20 carries. It's imperative for the Philadelphia Eagles to get Saquon Barkley over 20 carries. If they do, I think the Eagles have a great chance of disrupting the three-peat for the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming in at number 3 on my list, and maybe the most important on this list, is keeping Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. Listen, Travis Kelce's getting a little bit older. He was completely wiped out of that game last week. He made pretty much 0 impact in that game at all whatsoever. But what Patrick Mahomes did is he scored 2 touchdowns with his legs, right? So the Philadelphia Eagles have to be disciplined in their rush lanes, not get too bogged down trying to crash in on Patrick Mahomes when there's no linebacker spine, because if he gets out, he can extend drives and score touchdowns, especially on 3rd down. We cannot let Patrick Mahomes beat us with his legs. So number 3 on this list, we have to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. He doesn't have a ton of weapons, dude. These wide receivers, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, they're not the best group of wide receivers by any stretch of the imagination. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and Darius Slay should be able to lock down these guys for the majority of the game, in my opinion. So if they can lock down these guys and they're disciplined in their rush lanes, they will get sacks on Patrick Mahomes and not let them extend drives on 3rd down. That's killer, man. When Patrick Mahomes is able to extend drives on 3rd down with his legs, it's like getting shot in the heart, man. It kills teams' chances of beating Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Keeping Patrick Mahomes in the pocket is a huge deal. The next thing we have to do is contain the tight end position, mainly Travis Kelce. Last week, Reed Blankenship got his lunch eaten over and over and over again by Zach Ertz. The aging, soon-to-be 35-year-old Zach Ertz went for 11 catches, guys. 11 freaking catches, over 100 yards in that spot. If Kelce has a big game like this and he goes over 6 catches, I think the Eagles are going to lose this game. So we got to contain the tight end position and limit Travis Kelce to 6 catches or less. And then I think the Philadelphia Eagles can win this game. Travis Kelce we've seen his age this year. He hasn't been super productive in the regular season. He had a great game, the first game in the playoffs against the Texans, but he was MIA in that Bills game. We have to keep him there because if we can keep Mahomes and Kelce out of the end zone and make these wide receivers beat us, I definitely think the Philadelphia Eagles will be Super Bowl 59 champions. NFL fans, Eagles fans, here is my fifth and final key factor that will help the Philadelphia Eagles win Super Bowl 59. It's the most important, in my opinion, even more important than containing Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. It's beating the blitz. Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs, loves to dial up pressure on third down, especially third and long, third and medium. They're bringing the heat. All week long, Sirianni, Kellen Moore, and Jalen Hurts have to work on beating the blitz because that's what Spagnuolo is going to do. And if he doesn't, then we're going to run down their throat, straight up, guys. But beating the blitz is huge. The Eagles definitely had some trouble with the blitz last week against the Commanders. They had some trouble against the blitz against the Rams. The Eagles have to figure out a package of plays that are called their blitz beaters. If they can beat the blitz, run those hard slants with A.J. Brown, a little over-the-shoulder pass to Dallas Goedert, quick, get some air under the ball in the flat to Saquon Barkley, let him catch it, run under it. We got to beat the blitz. That is the most important thing us as Philadelphia Eagles fans need to see out of Jalen Hurts and this offense is the ability to beat the blitz. Because if Spagnuolo cannot disrupt Jalen Hurts on third down with the blitz, it's going to be a long day in the neighborhood for Steve Spagnuolo and this defense. Whether it's the Eagles beating the blitz by running at the blitz or finding a few core plays that consistently get that one-on-one coverage with guys who can win, guys like A.J. Brown. I think Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert are going to be huge factors because McDuffie's a pretty good corner. He's going to be covering A.J. Brown. So we need big games out of Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, guys. Okay, that's my 5 key factors for the Philadelphia Eagles to win Super Bowl 59. Over 2 or more turnovers. Saquon Barkley's got to get his 20 carries. We got to keep Patrick Mahomes inside the pocket. We got to limit Travis Kelce to 6 catches or less, and we have to beat the blitz. If we do even 4 out of those 5 things, we are going to have a parade down Broad Street. Go Birds. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you're interested in getting early access to my content, you just want to support me and the channel, or you want to get my bets every single Friday, make sure you check out my memberships. I have a 99-cent tier just to support the channel, and for $4.99 a month, you get early access to all my videos, a bunch of exclusive member content like my bets each and every Friday. Make sure you take the time, check it out. Thanks for tuning in.